What is up guys, Joe here back with another video. Today is Friday, October 1, 2021 and Hut 8 is up over 10% today. Hut 8 is a Canadian mining company that mines both Ethereum and Bitcoin with both operations in Canada and the United States. The reason Hut 8 is trending today is because the crypto market in general has rebounded recently and is having a great rally this week. So in turn, Hut 8 has a close correlation to both the price of Bitcoin and other altcoins such as Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, and some of the other top 10 cryptocurrencies by market cap. So you're probably wondering, why is Hut 8 correlated to the crypto market in general? And the answer is anything that is healthy for the crypto prices is good for Hut 8 as a mining company. Mining in general is a very expensive operation, and the idea is that Hut 8 is mining these cryptocurrencies in order to remain profitable and continue collecting coins in hopes that the prices of these coins will continue increasing in value over the years. So again, what's good for crypto is good for Hut 8, the stock itself. And if you want more proof regarding this, here's a headline by MarketWatch. Is Bitcoin an uncorrelated asset? These stocks and funds boast correlations higher and lower than Coinbase. So if we scroll lower, we do see here Bitcoin's correlation to other publicly traded companies, and the higher the ranking means the higher the correlation of the stock price to the price of Bitcoin. And remember, Bitcoin is the leader of all cryptos. Whatever direction Bitcoin takes, all other coins under it follow its directions, and in turn all other crypto related stock companies follow the same general direction. So with that being said, here we see Grayscale Bitcoin Trust has the most correlation to Bitcoin. MicroStrategy is next. The VanEck Vectors Digital Transformation ETF is next. Riot Blockchain, another American mining company. Square, which is a fintech company. Overstock, which is a retail company. Marathon Digital, who holds thousands of physical Bitcoins themselves. Tesla, the car company. And we see other familiar names such as PayPal, Coinbase, even Nvidia, and lastly the S&P 500. And just to give you an idea of what the most negative correlation of Bitcoin would be, the United States dollar. United States dollar, which is actually negatively correlated to Bitcoin, which is kind of the idea. A lot of investors use Bitcoin and crypto as a hedge against the American dollar. So when the price of the dollar is fading, the price of crypto and Bitcoin will grow higher. And inversely, if the dollar were to rally or become higher in value, the prices of Bitcoin and other cryptos would fall. So now jumping into FinViz, we did see on September the 23rd, Canaccord Genuity initiated a buy rating for Hut 8 stock, and they gave it a price target of $12. And previously on August the 3rd, Craig Halium, the analyst, gave it a price target of $10. So now if we look at the weekly chart, we do see Hut 8 has been trading within this channel. This lower line here would act as support, this blue line, and above that, this pink line would act as resistance, absolute resistance. So we do see back here in September, we reached a previous resistance level and got rejected. We traded lower, and currently we're at the $9.27 range. So we could look at it the same way within TradingView. Here's a daily chart, and your lower half here would act as support, and above that we do have absolute resistance up here. And our next target for Hut 8 stock would be for it to continue higher into the former resistance line, which is roughly $11.33. If it can break through that, then we can see it approach its previous all-time highs, which is roughly $13. That would act as the next level of resistance, and above that, if we were to break through, we can continue higher. So in order to make an accurate price prediction of where the stock could be headed next, I would draw some Fibonacci retracement levels in order to get a technical look at where the stock could be headed next. So let's delete these lines. So what you want to do is grab your Fib retracement tool here and point it at the lowest point of the stock as your first anchor point. I would be here. Now bring this higher, and your second anchor point would be at the highest point of the stock, which is made back in March, and you drop it there. So we can also stretch this out. So now I do notice we are trading within this range, and that is the 61% retracement level and the 78 retracement level. So our next level of resistance would be roughly 1025 here, and if we can break through that, our next level of resistance would be the all-time high here of previously roughly $13. That would complete our absolute Fibonacci retracement zone of 100%. So again, these numbers on the side represent percentage levels of where the stock could be headed next. And beyond that, we can point higher and zoom out a tad and look at some extension levels and see where the stock could be potentially headed next in the coming months. So beyond the 100% retracement, the next level of retracement would be here, and that is the 127% zone. A price target there would be 1651, and if we're able to break through that, our next level of resistance would be 161 retracement zone, and that is a price target of $20.97. So I do think we'll get there eventually. We will encounter volatility along the way. Remember, Hut 8 is a crypto mining company. It is correlated to crypto in general. So as volatile as crypto is, do expect Hut 8 to continue being volatile along the way. It is a high risk, high reward stock play. So let's clear these out. If we turn on our Bollinger Bands, do see that Hut 8 has been trading previously in the upper band. It broke the lower band. This yellow line in the center is your 20-day moving average. So now it's trading in the lower band, the lower half, and it just pushed above the 20-day moving average, and so I do expect it to continue trading higher within this second upper band. If you want a visual representation here, and the way Bollinger Band works is the stock price is always going to want to revert to the mean, meaning the center line is home base, the center line is your mean. So on any given day, the stock price will always want to revert to the mean. Think of the mean as your home base. So if you're on your upper band here, it's going to want to trade lower and revert to the mean, and vice versa. If you were to trade down here, eventually you're going to want to revert to the mean and return to home base here. So Bollinger Bands is one of my favorite indicators. I highly recommend it to any day trader who wants to accurately predict where a stock is headed next. And if you zoom out here, you can see how effectively the Bollinger Band works. Stock price is always trading in this range. So down here we did have a lower band and it reverted to the mean. Here we broke to the upside. We broke above the Bollinger Band, but it eventually reverted to the mean, broke lower. There, broke beyond the lower band, but rebounded, traded higher. So as you can see, we are getting a zigzag formation. So you can use Bollinger Bands as a great leading indicator to make predictive analysis on where the stock is headed next. And lastly, if you look at the RSI, our relative strength index, we do see that the RSI is roughly at the 56-point mark, so we are trending higher. I do think we can continue higher this week and eventually approach oversold conditions, which is the 70-point mark and above. Once we reach that target, you do want to take profit. Remember, Hut 8 is a volatile name. It's a name I do recommend for day traders. It's a name you want to be quick and witty with and really be on high alert, because this name can move fast. So I hope you found this information helpful. If you have any questions, please leave a question in the comment section. I'll be happy to respond. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.